Don't forget to press the subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay up to date with all our videos. Hey guys, so welcome back, and we did figure out what the issue was, and luckily the issue was not related to our implementation. It was related to the API, that you cannot do multiple calls in a short time interval. So let's say if I keep doing too many calls, let's see, I do so next, at one point it is going to stop me. Hey, you cannot do too many calls. So to make this more effective, because this is a free version, so they need to keep some check or some limitations on it. Okay, so that's not an issue for us, and what we will be doing here is we will keep check when we need to call the API. So there will be few conditions when we need to call the API. First condition would be if there is a search term, right? So if there is no search term, there's no point in finding or getting the recipe. Second thing is if the search term, the current search term, is not equal to the previous search term. So in this case, if I try to find something new, let's say I have fries. So fries will be the previous search term. And if I write French, so this is the new search term. So if the new search term is not equal to the previous search term, you are supposed to find something. And the third thing, just because we are using this one function, so we want this function even to execute when we are doing the pagination. So if I click on next, so this next indicates a pagination. So if my pagination is greater than 0, yes, you are supposed to execute this search term or this get recipes function. So what we can do here is this at this stage we will let me get rid of this, and yeah, so when we are calling this get recipe, we need to take care that if search term is present, and we'll need another condition which will be, or another pair of condition, which is search term is not equal to previous search, or pagination is greater than 0. So if these conditions are met, if this is true, we are supposed to call the get recipes function. Else you are not supposed to do anything. This use effect will run through no matter what. It is not going to call the API if this condition is not met. So, and the good thing is it won't run like another stopper is it updates only when search term changes or pagination changes. So this is another stopper. So this is good, and let's try how it's working. And we will be pretty slow in this because we don't want to make too many requests. So first of all, I'll have banana, and this is just a simple UI error, so don't worry about that. But I will click on next. We have another request. In just a while I will click on next again. Okay, this is great. State pagination is 20, and now I want to find something for veggie. So if I do this, see there is no error and we are getting our results like 10 recipes. So this is great. Alright, so we are getting what we are expecting, and this is perfect. Now we need to find a way to show this as an output. And to show this as an output, we will be using Materialize, and it will be a card. So Materialize cards, and let's see which one we will be using. Okay, so I found one which was a card reveal. So this is good enough for us. And yes, let's try this. But first of all, the thing is that we will need columns and stuff in this result component. So let me put up columns, or first of all I should say row. So div, this is okay, and in one div, in one row, we'll need like 10 columns. Yeah, let's put like 10 because we have 10 results. So one, or no, that's my bad. So this will be inside of this guy. So div class name will be call as for small size it will be as 12. For medium size it will be as 4, and for large one it will be as, you want 5, can we get 5? No, we can get 4 at least in one line, so we can use like 3. Okay, this works. And here I can put in this card reveal component, and I'll just have to do copy and paste from here. And a couple of things. One is image cannot be empty. Classes will be changed to class name. href, we don't have this anymore. A in React. Okay, and class names 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 places. Name. This should work. Okay, so image must be an alt property. Okay, alt image. Alright. And I don't see anything wrong here apart from this guy over here, and I can change it to class name row, and we'll even need a container. So let me add a container, and class name equals to container, have a space here, and put the whole thing inside of this. So this will auto format, which is great. And card title is supposed to be recipe label. Okay, this is a link, and we need to have click here, something like that. And we will need an image as well, so let's see what do we have in the image. So we are getting some image, so let's see what do we have. It's recipe dot label is good dot image. Okay, so in the image one I just need to change this to recipe image. Alright, let's see how it looks. Okay, banana. Alright, there is some issue though, but this is something what we are expecting. Okay, which is great. Top banana recipes, top banana recipe. Let's try to make it smaller. Let's see how it fits. Okay, this doesn't fit the way which we are thinking, but okay, it is kind of in a way which we are thinking, that it is having some size, small and large. But for the large one, I think there is something wrong here that I didn't even, maybe did I click it, or it just has brains of its own. Okay, this is great. This is something nice. So it's something that we were expecting. But for the large one, I don't think this is what I thought of. So let me see what we have here. Large is 3. So 3, so it's supposed to be in a line of 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, which is good. Okay, this broke the line. So let's see in Materialize how can we properly align in a grid. So column S1, S1, height, can we have a height thing as well? Pull S2. Okay, I don't really want that, but sponsor layout. Materialize equal height columns. Okay, we can try this. Let's see who has given the answer. Okay, Flexbox was born for this. Nice. Okay, so here's my approach. Materialize CSS, flex, and wrap flex. Let's try this guy's suggestion. So display flex and flex wrap. Okay, I think it's on the row. Okay, so let's try on the row. Style display flex wrap. Let's see how it is right now. Banana. Okay, a bit better. Okay, this is of equal height because, yeah, there's not too many stuff, because as soon as you have a big label, that is when you are in trouble. Okay, so even in this case, there might be a label which is in 2 lines. But that's not a problem because this is not about CSS, this is about displaying something. So in the next thing, what we can do here is, in this card thing, this is, I think it's a link. Okay, it's a link. So in the card thing, we are supposed to display the ingredients. So let's try to do that. And first of all, I'll have to see what do we get in the ingredient line, and cannot convert. Okay, that's fine. Banana next. Okay, it did run twice, so we'll have to figure that out as well. So, and the recipe thing, okay, recipe. Label is working perfect as we are expecting. URL, we can redirect the people to this particular URL, and what we can do is we can use this guy's ingredient lines, and we can use them and map it into where? Into here. So what we will do here is recipe dot ingredient, let me see the exact name, ingredient lines. Okay, ingredient lines dot map, and gradient, and we will have let's try and make an unordered list. this will be ingredient, which is not bad. And okay, unordered list should be outside. I have rarely used this unordered list, but inside it should be list item. Or there must be a better way of doing this in Materialize, so we'll check it out. So banana, which is great, and there might be some error, or luckily there isn't. So let's see what do we have here. And one ripe banana, great. One frozen blueberry, perfect, perfect. Okay, so there might be some scenarios in which the ingredients are too much. So something like this. And okay, so this is handled by Materialize. So this is great. This was something what I wanted to try, and I can make it like a scroll view or something, but Materialize gives you this provision out of the box. So this is great. This is what I like about the library. Okay, so in the next video, we'll just do a final touch-up of UI and we will conclude this tutorial. So see you in the next video. Bye-bye.